fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time.
Hey guys, and welcome on into another episode, Getting Well with Terry and Friends, free NHL picks. I'm Terry, ready to break down today's slate. We will start the show by taking a look at yesterday, even though I would really rather not, but we will do that. Take a look at what happened yesterday in the NHL. Florida Panthers, Tampa Bay Lightning. I had the Lightning money line. Florida with a 3-2 win there. Ended up being a closer game, but Florida Panthers were able to get the win in that one. Washington and New York Rangers. The draw did not happen. The Rangers with a 5-1 victory um, over the Washington Capitals. Zibanejad had the second assist on the first Rangers goal, but sadly did not score yesterday, so that was a loser. Ottawa Senators, Toronto Maple Leafs, Josh Norris didn't do anything, basically, and Austin Matthews, I thought it looked like a goal. The first goal of the game, Matthews shot it, and it went off the bottom of the skate of Matthew Nyes, so just barely touching the skate. And of course, Nyes was given the goal. Matthews was not. So overall, rough start on the slate yesterday. Columbus and New Jersey didn't touch this game really. And Devils with a 4-3 overtime win. So close game in that one. Boston and Buffalo. I regret staying off Boston yesterday. They've dominated the Sabres for such a long time, but the way the Boston Bruins were playing, I didn't want to take them. They continue their domination in Buffalo, winning 4-1. Pittsburgh and New York Islanders, I went with the draw here. Two teams that have been playing pretty close games. And I did lean with the Islanders as well. They've dominated the Pittsburgh Penguins in recent years. But Pittsburgh was ready for this game, and the Islanders were still eating Christmas dinner. It was a complete domination and a 7-0 Pittsburgh Penguins win. So, of course, no draw there. Carolina, Nashville. I had the Preds money line. Unfortunately, that did not cash. Carolina with the 5-2 win, even though the Predators outshot Carolina 37-25. Predators got themselves into penalty trouble, and the Hurricanes took advantage. Then we go to this game. And I'm struggling right now in the NHL. But one team I can count on is the Minnesota Wild. So people ask me why I'm a fan of this team, and right now is, I guess, a reason why I can count on this team. Wild with the win here. I did mention on the show how they were beating Detroit by 2 and by 3 in recent meetings. 6-3 win there. And of course, Krill the Thrill, superstar NHL player, got the tip on the final goal for the Wild. So cashed my anytime goal prop as well. I did mention Matt Boldy on yesterday's show. I should have had him for a goal here up on the screen as well, because he's absolutely lit up Detroit. He got the first goal of the game. Ended up being a bit close at the end of the second period or early in the third, but the Wild took care of business and got the job done. 2-1 win here for the Blues. I had the draw. The Blues took a 2-0 lead. Stars were able to score one. Stars 1 goal on 40 shots. Just a 2-1 win here for the Blues. And then this one, which was not looking good when Colorado was up 4-0. And you would think the Avalanche 4-0 lead, um, early on in the second. They've got this in the bag, but Coyotes went and scored 5 unanswered goals, 4 goals to tie it, and then the win in overtime. So Coyotes money line, a winner. This team is great at home and just took care of business when it mattered. Winnipeg Jets and Chicago Blackhawks. Unfortunate loss here. The Jets outshot Chicago 38-25, but were unable to score. They got 1 goal in the second period. Um, Velarde overshots cash, but I didn't bet it because it was -130. He didn't score. The Jets didn't win at all. They lost outright. So horrible game there in that one. Seattle and Calgary passed on. I did not touch this one. Seattle with the 2-1 win. So Kraken finally found a way to beat Calgary. They've really struggled with the Flames. But the Kraken are starting to play better recently. So definitely a team to keep an eye on. Sharks and Kings stayed off this game. Kings with the 5-1 win, out shooting San Jose 43-25. So dominant win there for the LA Kings. Vegas and Anaheim. I said on yesterday's show how this Vegas Golden Knights team, how I've been backing them and how they've just looked awful. And they've dominated the Ducks for a long time, but not yesterday. Ducks took a 4-0 lead and ended up winning the game 5-2. So the Vegas Golden Knights continue to just struggle, completely struggle. And then the anytime the parlay that I gave out, Kaprizov scored as I said. Matthews, it looked like he scored until it got taken away, and then Velarde didn't score. So sadly a loser there, but was looking good at times. Started off well, but unfortunately didn't. Good day, Terry. You're Wilder for real. Yes. Without 2 of their top defensemen, the way the Wild's defenses looked all season long, they go and lose Brodeen and lose Spurgeon, and you think this team should be absolutely awful, but all they do is win. 2 big games against Winnipeg coming up on the weekend, so the Wild looked unreal. Yes, their offense. Terrence, hello, Mr. Earl. Carolina money line, bang. Yep, your boys won, Owen. Your boys won. I missed my Columbus cash out parlay because the goals and the claps happened so late, and I got caught. Boston puck line saved me. And wow, Winnipeg tried, but Bedard and Mrazek and company shut it down at home. Yeah, who saw that coming? Hockey is stupid. No, but tough right now. Minnesota Wild plus 5,200 cup future. Why not us? Well, our playoff history is really bad. That's something to look at. However, adding guys like um, I'm blanking. Adding guys like Maroon who have been there and done that is definitely good additions. But I'm not ready to say the Wild for the Cup yet. But definitely looking like a playoff team for sure. Who took Colorado puck line and cashed out before the Colorado collapse and it's come back. Definitely not me. Definitely not me. Nashville's arena is sick. Nice. With their 7-0 win last night, the Penguins went from 7th in the Metro to 7th in the Metro. Well, there you go. There you go. Detroit versus Minnesota over. Yes. High scoring game. Big time. What is up with the Vegas Golden Knights? I don't know. I don't know. Defense and goaltending have just disappeared. Aiden Hill was, I'm not going to say was not a fluke, but was obviously a huge reason why Vegas won the cup last year because without Aiden Hill, they've looked really, really bad. Betting on NHL will humble you so fast. As soon as I feel like I've figured out, I get killed. Yeah, I'm in a rough streak right now, but just got to keep plugging away. Wrong team came back from a 4-0 deficit. Tim, the Boston Bruins own your Buffalo Sabres, and that's just how it is. That's just how it is. But we'll move on along to today's slate. We'll jump into the first game here, which is between Montreal Canadiens, Carolina Hurricanes. Montreal plus 210 to plus 222. Carolina minus 250 to minus 275. 6.5s. right across the board in this game. Goaltenders, Caden Primo is confirmed for Montreal. 4-3-0, 3.20 goals against average, 902 save percentage. Nobody confirmed for Carolina. It looks like it could be Antti Ranta in this game. Of course, he's been um, rough all season long. I didn't even know he was back on the. I didn't even know he was back playing, but yeah, he's listed as unconfirmed, so nobody's confirmed yet for Carolina. Of course, Kochetkov played yesterday, and no single plays for me in this one. Carolina's absolutely dominated Montreal, 14-1-1 in the last 16 meetings between the teams, and Carolina's won by multiple goals in 6 of the last 7 meetings, so they've absolutely dominated Montreal. The issue is that Montreal has been playing very well. They've been getting themselves to overtime. They've not lost by multiple goals in quite a while. Um, so they're just being a scrappy team. Carolina already played yesterday. Will that benefit them? Will that hurt them? I'm not sure here. I'm not sure um, in this game. And of course, Carolina is huge favorites in here. So in this game, so to back them, you'd have to take them on the puck line from -110 plus 104. So I can't do that with a Montreal team that's been scrappy lately. So I have to pass here. Looking at player props, if you like Montreal today, you should be on Nick Suzuki to get an assist. He's done it in 5 straight games for Montreal. Mike Matheson, a great addition for Montreal this year. He is an assist in 4 of his last 5, and he has at least 3 shots on goal in 6 straight games. So Mike Matheson definitely playing well for Montreal. Sebastian Aho for Carolina has a point in 5 of his last 6. Seth Jarvis also has a point in 5 of his last 6 games. Andrei Svechnikov has a point in 3 of his last 4, and shots on at least 3 shots on goal in 4 of his last 6 and 6 of his last 9. So he's shooting the puck a lot. So that's basically it for this game. I cashed out Morgan Geeky anytime goal to put on Velarde, and Geeky scored. That's rough. That's rough. Habs plus 215 and team total over 2.5, -265 with Ranta. LOL. Okay. I can see that, but I don't know. I don't know. Carolina parlay piece. Yeah, they do dominate Montreal. So I do think Carolina ends up finding a way to win. -250. But they should then. They should win. If Ranta is in, scratch that. Yeah, well, who knows right now? Who knows? Kane's money line parlay with Nature's point. I would stay away from Nature's. He hasn't done anything, and he has 2 assists and 4 in 1 game in 4 of his last 5. So he hasn't really been doing anything. So I wouldn't really go near him. But best of luck. Montreal to cover plus 1.5 is -113. All the Habs do is cover. That's true. That could be a way to go. Montreal plus 1.5. Svechnikov over 2.5 shots. I like that. Primo over 29.5 saves, -124. He should get a lot of he should get the puck shot at him a lot by this Carolina team, especially playing yesterday. I feel like they'll be a little bit more ready to go having already played. Kotkaniemi point plus 125. Best of luck. We'll move on along to the second game, my favorite game of the night, which is between the LA Kings and the Vegas Golden Knights, the game of the night today. LA -105 to -110. Vegas -102 to -110. Sixes. There are some 6.5s available in this game as well. And looking at this game, one team is hot and one team is not. That's the best way to say it here. These 2 teams going in different directions. We have Los Angeles 27-4 on the year, 13-1-1 on the road. The Kings just love playing on the road. This is the best road team I've seen in a long time. I know Boston had a really good road record last year. Los Angeles is trying to compete with that. They've won 4 of their last 5 games. Vegas on the other side, 21-10-5. They're 12-3-2 at home, so they have played really well at home on the season. However, Vegas has lost 4 straight games. They gave up 5 goals, 4 goals, 5 goals, 6 goals. And Vegas has given up at least 3 goals in 8 straight games. So Vegas is giving up goals every game, and they've given up at least 4 goals in 7 of their last 8. So for Vegas to win, they have to score five goals. Do we see Vegas scoring 5 goals against the LA Kings? I don't. LA 3-1-1 in the last 5 games against Vegas, 4-2 in the last 6 games in Vegas. And the road team has won both meetings between these teams so far this year. I this price is a gift. The price is a gift. Give me Vegas, or give me Vegas. Give me LA to beat Vegas here, -106. The Kings playing great hockey right now, so I'll take them here in this one. LA Vegas over 6.5. Can't go wrong. Taking the over here unless Talbot has a great game. I'm not sure exactly who played last night, um, as I didn't have a play in that game, so I didn't look. But no goaltenders confirmed yet for this game, so we'll see who it is. Kings -110, fading Vegas until further notice. Yeah, they need to get a goalie. Um, they need to do something. Trade for a good defensive defenseman, get a goalie, do something because it's not working right now. Kings money line, they block a ton of shots. Yes, I can see that. Um, Looking at player props in this game, Trevor Moore for LA has at least 3 shots on goal in 6 straight games. He's got a goal in 3 of his last 5. Adrian Kempe has a point in 8 of his last 11 games for the Kings. Kopitar has a point in 5 of his last 7. Mark Stone continues to play well for Vegas. So the one player on the team that is playing well is Mark Stone. He's got a point in 9 of his last 10 games for Vegas. And Jack Eichel has at least 3 shots on goal in 5 of his last 6 games for the Vegas Golden Knights. We'll move on along to the third game on the slate today, which is between the Philadelphia Flyers and Vancouver Canucks. Philadelphia +135 to +149. Vancouver -160 to -162. Sixes right across the board in this game. Vancouver has won 3 of the last 4 meetings in Vancouver between the teams. Of course, they only face each other twice a year, once in Philadelphia, once in Vancouver. So these two teams don't face each other a whole lot. Philadelphia won the first meeting 2-0 between these teams. And no single plays for me here in this one. Um, I think Vancouver wins, but at -160, I can't take them on the money line. I would have to go with in regulation. But neither of these teams have played yet since the break, and I want to see how they look before going near a side in this one. Total's tough as well between these teams. I could see this being a 2-1 game, but I could also see it being a 6-5 game. So no side or total for me. Looking at player props, Travis Konechny for Philadelphia has at least 3 shots on goal in 8 of his last 9 games. He's got a point in 7 of his last 9. Owen Tippett has a point in 4 of his last 5 games for the Flyers. And for Vancouver, JT Miller has a point in 6 of his last 8 games. Quinn Hughes has a point in 3 straight games. Hughes, great start to the season, a bit of a cold stretch there, but now he's a point in 3 straight games. And Elias Pettersson has at least 4 shots on goal in 4 of his last 5 games and a point in 4 of his last 6 games for the Vancouver Canucks in this game. Byfield point -110. Best of luck there. Canucks money line or Canucks -1. Flyers regression incoming. Yeah, potentially. I could see that. Canucks money line parlay piece. Parlay with Canes money line. All right. All right. Play Philly shots and goal, player or team. TK and Demko saves. All right. Travis connecting. Yeah, I like it. But we'll go on to the final game of the night here, which is between Edmonton Oilers and the San Jose Sharks. Edmonton minus 400 to minus 410. San Jose plus 320 to plus 346. Edmonton on the puck line is minus 180. So you'd have to take Edmonton by minus 2.5 on the super puck line, minus 105. If you liked the Oilers, and if you like San Jose, you can get them plus 2.5 at minus 115. Of course, San Jose Sharks already beat this Edmonton Oilers team this year in a game where Edmonton dominated in shots, out shooting San Jose 41 to 18. But the Sharks with the 3-2 win there. That was during Edmonton's downfall when they were just playing absolutely awful earlier on in the year. Now they're playing better here in this one. And another game where I don't have any single plays here. This game, I could only look to the Oilers side, but to back them minus 2.5 here is just a little bit too much after the break. Yesterday, I shouldn't have gone as high volume as I did yesterday, so I'm not making that mistake today. This should be a blowout by the Oilers, but I want to see it first. Stuart Skinner confirmed for Edmonton. Nobody confirmed for San Jose. Should be Blackwood. When you look at it, numbers pretty similar overall when it comes to save percentage. 886 for Skinner, 889 for Blackwood on the season. Looking at player props here, Zach Hyman for the Edmonton Oilers. He's been one of their most consistent players. He has at least 3 shots on goal in 15 straight games, and he's got a point in 10 of his last 13 for Edmonton. Of course, he plays with Connor McDavid, who has a point in 14 of his last 15 games for Edmonton. Nobody on San Jose is on a hot streak at all. So we'll see what happens here in this game. Take a look at the chats here. I have Kings money line, Oilers money line, may add Canucks money line. Why not? Taking all the favorites. Well, I guess Kings aren't. Nobody's really a favorite there in that one, but I like it. That should happen. That's what should happen. At plus 300, it's Sharks or nothing, but pass. Yeah, pass. 97 and 29 over 1.5 points. Parlay plus 183. Best of luck. I haven't liked what I've seen from Draisaitl. Hyman over 1.5 points plus 174. I do like that. McDavid over 3.5 shots. Hasn't been shooting that much lately. And Supness, Lex, how's it going? But that's today's show. Best of luck to everybody. 9 games on today's slate. Some more games to talk about tomorrow. Habs race to 2, plus 180. And Sharks team total over 2.5 is plus 100. All right. Best of luck. I don't know what to make of the Sharks. I don't know if they can score 3 goals, but we'll see what happens there. Best of luck to everyone on today's slate. We'll see you tomorrow. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button on your way out. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.